back to the Fairy Tales and Cocktails show. I am your host, Nilsa. I am a psychic medium, divine feminine. I'm doing this video today for I guess most of the divine feminine collective right now. Whoever's, if you found this video, hopefully it means you've been having dreams about the beach. I've been getting this like reoccurring vision, and it's been applying to a lot of the divine feminines I've done personal readings for. So I did a whole check-in for what's going on, and I'm going to talk to you about the reoccurring dream I've been having. I'm laying on the shore. I'm staring up at the constellations. I can hear myself breathing in and out, but it's like I'm taking deep breaths of anticipation. So I know that the tide's gonna come in and get higher and higher until I wash away with it. And I'm okay with this. It's almost like I'm at peace. Like I want to become one with the ocean. And it could go back to, Atlantean roots for those of you that connect with mermaids and other things people think are folklore. So if you've had dreams or past life, connections, intuitions with aquatic nature, but there's a part of you that's afraid of deep water, because there's predators and stuff in there, but there's also this majesty that you are magnetized to. You want to breathe that salt air. You want to hear the ocean, feel the sand, feel the salt on your skin. And this goes, for mermen as well as mermaids. Any aquatic nature, you feel connected to dolphins, mermaids, pictures of sunsets on the beach. All right, this is all going to be relevant for your journey here. So in this dream, and I don't want to say like it's suicidal, because in the dream I'm at so much peace, just wanting to connect back. And it does feel like a return to the ocean. It reminds me of this Little Mermaid Part 2, where she goes back into being a mermaid and back into the ocean. But it was like every breath I took, it was like I knew more salt was going to come in, and eventually more water was going to come in, and I was just waiting for it. But it was like the last thing I was looking at is the stars, and I was like, this is almost like the last samurai. This is a beautiful death. When I watched that movie, that's stuck with me ever since, where this guy's dying and he sees beautiful cherry blossoms falling off the tree surrounding him, and he's like, this is the perfect death. This is a beautiful death. And there's so much peace with it. So I thought, well, okay, maybe it's like certain energies ending. The death card has been coming up a lot in the collective, a lot. So it could be, like I said, death to energies. A lot of people say things, death of ego, but you have ego for the rest of your life. You can't really kill it. It's killing an energy of your ego eclipsing your intuition. So let me show you some of the cards here, and what also I've been getting for the feminines, okay? That's the whole point of this video, right? I've been seeing masculines on the phone crying. I mean, like, I call it ugly crying, like a little like and like I guess you could call it whimpering, because it's not weeping, it's a whimper. Like when a kid does something wrong and they fall and they're like, I'm sorry, like and they see their cuts. I was one of those kids that looked for a boo-boo, and as soon as I saw the boo-boo, I started crying. Like, oh my God, I'm a victim now. Like, mommy, I have a cut on my leg. And you know what? I was also one of those nasty kids that would pick at scabs. Like, who does that? I look back now, like, what was I doing? Was I trying to be a victim? Did I want attention? So anyway, my point is, it's almost like their inner child whimpering, and it's a 3D action. It's not like, oh, this is what their higher self is doing. No, mama, no. Some of them are going to call you crying like a little biatch out of nowhere. And it's almost like I see their chest rising as they're whimpering, like a little toddler that wants their mommy, almost like it's like they can't even talk because they're crying so much. And I mean, maybe a tower happens, somebody passes, or I don't know, maybe they have a brush with death, like, you know, you're almost in an accident, or you are in a car accident. I have been channeling a lot of car accidents, but not fatal car accidents, just tower car accidents, like damage, but it's the whole waking you up thing. Maybe something like that happens for some of you where, you know, they're not injured, but it's that brush that with death, because apparently a pandemic for your men is not enough, right? That they don't know if you're alive or not, which they do because they're spying on you, but they would probably go crazy if you didn't post anything. That is like that whole release. And I'm feeling with my dream that what I'm anticipating, or my higher self is anticipating, is collectively, for those of you on the same, you know, we call them waves, right, of ascension, collective waves of ascension, that water is like emotion. It could be like I'm anticipating the collective getting the waves of emotion in and out, but eventually it's gonna cover, it's going to submerge. And that's what happens, is their emotions, they say crying is like releasing, like you can't take it, or your heart can't take it anymore. And it feels like that's what it's like that's what happens at threshold. It's like almost like a water balloon popping, and then shh, right? Looking up at the stars makes me feel like the hope card, right? You know, you're looking up, like it could also mean like where the stars are positioned is going to be significant. I am hearing though that this communication is just the beginning, so it is like a huge purge, but you're going to be on the receiving end. Like, it's almost feeling like some kind of panic where you're like, what the fuck just happened? You're there like, talk to me, I can't hear you, I can't understand what you're saying. And it's like I saw some of you like, Nilsa, messages, and Nilsa, they called me crying like a little toddler, like a little kid that fell and skinned their knee. And I'm hearing like, I've never seen this side of them. I've never seen them cry. I've never seen them this vulnerable. Right? So let me get into the cards that I had pulled out. We have Knight of Cups. He's sitting here with his tiny little dagger, because it's funny, in my Disney deck, let's see if I can pull it out. I might end up using this deck, because now I'm seeing a card right here. Here it is. All right. I talk about this little dagger. I've talked about this for months and months, and here it is. It's not out anymore, like ready to fight. It's holstered to the side, so it's like that fight or flight. It's just, the card's like in neutral. Nothing's happening. It's on his side, right? And he's staring at this cup, this emotion, like, what do I do with it? What do I do, right? Honey, we have the Hierophant here. This is like this, and we have the Queen of Swords here. I know, okay, I'm just going to talk like in almost like, like in third person here. I'm humbled. How am I going to apologize? I know you were right. Inside my Hierophant energy, oh my God, my intuition knows you're right. Even the cup is gold, yellow. I'm hearing like a Holy Grail. I mean, that Justin Timberlake song could be important to you. Something about a Holy Grail, maybe that movie. But he's staring at it like, what if this overflows? How much should I put in here? How much do I tell her? Because he's sitting, again, like that. I'm hearing like that fetal position, just like, it can't catch their breath. And then we have the world. The world, 2021. I've been feeling like, and again with the Queen of Swords here, you said things were going to change. I was going to change by 2021, and it's happened. And this is like that song, sitting on top of the world, eh? We're sitting on top of the world, eh? Something, something, something. It's a really happy song. But they're saying, I know you're right. You were right. And they're saying, like, you can see the world. You can see the future. You can see what's next. I can see that you can see. I see that you can see. Protection of the connection, right? And we have the Emperor, the Fool, in the fetal position. Scared. Feeling empowered and scared. When I see this, oh, you can't see that. When I see this, I think about that Blink-182 song where he's like, I haven't been this scared in a long time, and I'm so unprepared, so here's your Valentine, bouquet of clumsy words, a simple melody. This world's an ugly place, but you're so beautiful to me. Thank you. I'll be here all day. No, I have to go to sleep. Okay, so here's the Death with the Three of Wands right after that, all right? So the world happens. Honey, I was staring at this cup. Now I'm staring at my power. Like, wow, just filling that cup has empowered me so much to step up. I feel like this is a brand new beginning. I feel like I was born again, like they talk about with Christians. I feel like I was born again. I have fresh, and this is again like the little kid, the little toddler, so humble, so meek, coming down, almost like emotional Five of Pentacles. But I don't want to say like in a shameful way. This is like, you know, how does that Bryan Adams song go? Please forgive me. I know not what I do. Please forgive me. I can't stop loving you. It's like that begging for forgiveness. But it's almost like they're begging themselves for forgiveness, but they want you to be a witness, mommy. They want you to be a witness. This baby here is reaching out to these butterflies, right? This reminds me of your spirit babies. For some of you that know you have been in communication with your spirit babies. There's a big butterfly. Some of you already have a child. Either they already have a child or you already have a child here in the 3D. And your spirit babies, as well as your divine masculine's higher self, has been communicating with them, all right? So your kids, yes, probably have been communicating with their future siblings. And I tell people all the time when I do the spirit baby readings as well, sometimes they are guides for the grandparents and siblings. So they're not always just like with you, like, don't have a God complex, is what I'm saying. I'm also hearing that the hands were so tiny. So if some of them you feel like have gone through like this death transition already, their hands weren't big enough yet to hold the scepter. It's like, yeah, they were big enough to hold the cup, but not the scepter. And I'm not trying to be phallic about it. But no, seriously, to yield that power, they still had like baby hands. But they know. What were they waiting for here? What's this next card? What was behind that one? What did I just do? Yeah. So waiting for the Lovers, heartbreak, Eight of Wands. Waiting for this pain to end, the separation to end. Six of Cups. Thinking about the past. What's this one? Dreaming about the past and thinking about the future. It's like saying, thinking about the past has been bringing me pain. So when I think about the past, I'm in pain. So then I quickly change my mindset to the good memories here, because we have painful memories and then we have beautiful memories, like with the Lovers and everything here. Beautiful memories. So sometimes the memories have been shifting between the past, present, and the future. That's what the Three Swords are: past, present, future pains. And it's like thinking about being together in the past has brought pain. Thinking about not having it in the future brings pain. So that's what this Two of Wands energy is. And this Seven of Cups here, dreaming about different things that could happen. And some of that was begetting some anxiety in the past of, okay, what if we never see each other again? What if I never hear his or her voice again? What if, you know, she never, what if she forgets me? And I feel like this was a big, and it's come through in a lot of other readings for you, where they're saying, what if you forget me? What if you moved on? What if you forget my voice? What if you forget my hair? All of those. Thinking about the future, dreaming about it. Helps end the pain. Thinking about this here. We've got, yeah, Nine of Cups, Two of Cups. All right. So regarding thinking and fantasizing about a very, like, the wishes fulfilled, everything, that is what's been healing that heartache. I feel like some of you have been working on transmuting that. Dancing like nobody's watching, doing mirror talk, but self mirror affirmation. So like looking in the mirror, or some of you have been taking my advice and adding those adjectives to your body, like, oh, hold on, I have to move my soft lustrous hair, right? Like Little Mermaid. Or like, oh, just terms of endearment for yourself, right? So I could say, like, I used to be like, oh, you know, my chunky fingers, but, you know, now I just say, oh, watch out, I have to put lotion on my strong hands. You see what I mean? You shift, and that shift, they've been feeling it. Knight of Pentacles. Oh, and look at this, Six of Wands. This focus, one affirmation at a time, has been victorious. This is like confirmation that what you're doing is working. We have the Chariot, we have the Sun. Is this enough to go towards my happiness? Yes. This is like an internal dialogue, my loves. This is, okay, I only have this one pentacle. It's okay, you had like 9, so here's the 10th one, baby. This is confidence saying, what I have, you know what I have is enough. So if you've been doing that, I'm enough, I am more than enough, I'm amazing. And it's not even about being cocky. It's about admiring yourself anyway. Loving your legs, even if you have spider veins everywhere and maybe cellulite, or you know, loving your stomach if it looks like your belly button goes so deep because your tummy's so big. Loving your arms even though you have a little dimple in your elbows and it looks like a granny dimple. Loving yourself anyway, okay? Saying, I'm enough, I'm amazing. Whoops, there you go. So they're looking at this pentacle, the way you were talking to your body, the way you're talking about your life. I am more than enough, I am amazeballs, right? So that energy's been reflected, and they say, I feel it. Now you know how much I love you. It's like you want them to love you. You gotta love yourself. That's what that means. When they say, oh, self-love, it doesn't mean ignore everybody and spoil yourself. It means love every part of yourself. Like, even if you have a pimple, you know what? That's your pimple. It's on your amazing face or wherever the hell it is, okay? So that makes it a divine pimple. See? Shift the adjectives, guys. So we have this Tower, Two of Pentacles. This is that, like I'm seeing, there's a stripe of stars. And it looks like a road. I told you I saw a car accident. And these little things coming down, they're supposed to be ashes, but it looks like rain. This looks like somebody having a car accident in the rain. This looks like clouds. This looks like rain, right? And this is the road here. And this looks like a hill, like a mountain, maybe Maybe some of you could maybe live in Hawaii or something. Almost looks like a volcano. This could be like Arizona, Sedona with the sun there. New Mexico, California. I'm heavily picking up Arizona though. Yeah, so here's the rain. Cracks in the rain. Two of Pentacles. Like, wow. My priorities were not where they were supposed to be. Like, psh. And this is like me and my songs. Okay, if you're watching, you're used to it by now. Just bear with me. If I could fly, I'd lift you up, I'd take you into the night and show you love like you've never seen, ever seen. So this is like, if I could lift you up, right? They're gonna be like, wow, I've sit here like with something that was gonna destroy my life, destructive behaviors, karmic people, whatever. And then meanwhile, so these ships were down here. The things they were juggling were not lifting them up, mama. They were not. And here's you raising this mother clucker. Literally lifting the ships, waiting for the ships to come in. You were holding it the whole time. All the power, all the answers, all the enlightenment. You, honey, you. Here's that wave coming in. Queen of Cups, Queen of Emotion. Here's Ten of Pentacles. The dog, the house, the money tree, because there's a tree there and I see money. Loyalty. Your money is loyal to you, your emotions, your love is loyal to you, and this person, right? Success, you're the answer, you're the magic formula, magic spell, whatever you want to call it. You raise the tide. You raise his ship. You make his life freaking amazing. Can't do it on his own. He's nowhere near these ships. They're on the ocean. And he's like, I'm going to work some more. I'm going to date some more karmics. And then meanwhile, you're like, oh, this whole thing, oh, that just, you're magic. But God was like, try me, sweetie. You think you can lift these ships yourself? Try again, sweetie, because you can't. And so, going back to that dream there, let me try and see if we can get some answers out of my pink deck, because I love pink. Going back to that dream, girl, it's going to happen for a few of you. Maybe not all at the same time. Maybe it's a message, or maybe you see them crying, like not literally, but spilling their lives out, venting on some Instagram or, what do you call that other thing? Facebook post. My life has been upside down and blah, blah, blah. I just had a big brush with death. It made me see life so clearly, blah, 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 blah. Meanwhile, you're already in your party dress, darling, because you're like, honey, welcome to the club. We've been expecting you. Kind of reminds me of the end of The Shining, which I don't know if you know this, like, The Shining is about, like, psychic gifts. At the Do you girls know what size you are? Do you know what size you are? I think I mentioned that to somebody. What size are you? And she's like, size 6. And I'm like, yes, baby, yes. You better know your size. You better not be asking the universe for an engagement ring and you don't know your size. And also ring. I'm hearing like, ring, ring. Hi, honey. You know, I say, it's about time. Look, look, look. It's coming. It's coming. Divine timing. You know how I say, girl. Some of you, look, we have the cheater story, heartbroken. And then we have wedding rings. Some of you, I felt like that thing that was on pause, one of the things it could be saying was that they cheated on you or deceived you or was with that karmic another karmic partner, and that's part of their, this could be part of that apology, part of like that, how could I, because look, you have proposals, you have wedding rings. This, they are going to admit some stuff, and it might hurt you, but they're going to beg. I'm telling you, I'm hearing begging for forgiveness. Give it some time. Oh my God. What's falling here? Magical mindset. Everything's going to be okay. Know that everything's going to be okay. Okay, yeah, so anyways, as I was saying, you know how I always say that, bling bling, what do I say? Ching ching bling bling. 2-ring wedding, dong, daddy's home, right? We have leveling up. What is it? Let's look at this for a second. A promotion, leveling up from page to knight to king to emperor. That's what you got. Camera, reminiscing, learning from the past, perception. I'm sorry, I see now. I once was blind, but now I see. Perception changing, but it's that tower, I'm telling you, especially that chariot. Welcoming new love, getting together, fitting perfectly. They're going to see how many things didn't fit. Like, I love this card because a lot of things are not level. So it's like, okay, what didn't fit so I can make sure it's level, make sure the keys were there. The unsaid, saying I love you without saying it. So there's going to be some of you, like, this is for those that are in separation. They're still telling you that they love you. How are they saying this? Talk to me here. How are they saying this? Woo! Come back. You're falling. What? Okay. Look at this, the Phoenix. So yes, we get the Phoenix. Oh, sorry, my eye's itching because somebody didn't see something. That happens when somebody's like, either you're just seeing it now or you didn't see it. This is Phoenix. Yes, the whole emerging, but that's not what I'm getting. I was just channeling Arizona earlier. Phoenix, Arizona. I can almost guarantee somebody from Phoenix, Arizona is going to watch this and be like, that's me. And then we have cheers. New beginning, celebration, anniversary, another wedding thing. So an important date could be coming up for you. Anything else? Sorry, this video was supposed to be 10 minutes long. I swear, it's almost 30 minutes long. One date. If you give me just one night, you're gonna see me in a new light. I love that John Mayer song. Missed opportunity. Skating along, letting things slide. Adaptable. Seamless. This is ice skating. Oh, come back. Ice skating. Some of you could be, that could be relevant for you, like let's say you actually go ice skating. Hi there. How are you? Some of you could have, now I said a very important anniversary date. Some of you could have met in the winter or started dating in the winter or hooked up, had sexual relations in the winter. And because that's what the ice skates mean, but missed opportunity. So they could have invited you on a date or to go even ice skating, New York, whatever, in the winter time. And you felt like, damn, I should have done it. Don't worry about it. You'll come back to Twin Flames. Don't worry about. That's what my grandma says. She doesn't say don't worry about it. She goes, don't worry about. Yeah, text, email. Oop. And we have guarded heart. If somebody blocked you, the little blocks, because this is bricks, but I'm seeing block, like somebody blocked you. The little blocks are coming down because you're getting a text. Nobody emails anymore. Well, except for me. And if I tell you to email me, email me. I want you in one place, guys. And then we have what a catch, an ideal partner. And this is a fish. I know some of you had said, the answer is yes, marriage material. Another marriage card. Some of you have said that, yeah, like your divine masculine goes fishing. He or she goes fishing. Also back to that ocean dreams. Talking, yeah, they're going to start talking again. Some of them talking through your dreams now, so pay the hell attention. We have frigid, cold. So this is going back to that winter. Something happened. Maybe they blocked you in the winter time. Something happened, and I think they're going to talk about it. They're going to message you or talk about, if some of you have been in separation since the winter, okay? ice skating, frigid cold. This is saying 100%. That's either when you last stopped talking, that's the last time. They're going to bring it up. They're going to, during their apology, something happened. They might be like, I hooked up with someone else, or they're going to bring it up. Oh, yeah, worthiness. Please forgive me, I know now what I do. And then we have dating. Am I worthy to date you? And bottom of the deck here, let me put this down because this deck is huge. Huge. Gratuity. Oh, thank you, hi. The sword and the rose. Clarity, truth, revelation, honor, power, okay? They're going to say that. Am I worthy? I wasn't worthy of dating you. I had a little dagger. Now I have a whole sword. So, let me in. Just let me in. Ooh. Give me one Disney. I'm gonna do, I still need to do, I want to do like a lesbian love reading, a gay love reading, spirit baby reading. I'm like a little behind, but I've been working, which is a good thing, right? I've been working. Give me a message about their upcoming dreams. Ace of Pentacles, money making ideas. Your upcoming dreams, you're going to get ideas on how to make more money. It's coming from your spirit baby. Any more about what to do next? Where to go for a new job? What's happening? The sun. Queen of Swords again. You're right. Your higher self, your intuition is right. You were right. You're going to say that too. Like, damn, I was right. Yes, mommy, you're right. Ten of Pentacles came out again. In the world, came out again. You're going to have the bling bling ching ching 2-ring wedding ding dong daddy's home, right? You're going to have that. And I just saw a little orb fly over there. So, yes, honey. Spirit baby's intact. Anything else? What is this? Two of Swords, Four of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, King of Wands. Yep. You're going to listen to your dreams about the future. You're going to listen. A lot of you are going to listen, and you're going to make excuse my language, a ton of money. And we have King of Wands here. So King of Wands is an energy about like entrepreneurship. This is an energy of doing what it takes no matter what. So this is also going to be a reflection and inspired reflecting in your counterpart there. The bottom of the deck. Look at the bottom of the deck. All right. You guys are both going to be successful people. What's up with it? Ten of Wands. More commitments. Ten of Wands is usually like overburdening, overcommitment. But the way she's looking at them, I'm not picking up the meaning for this card. I'm picking up the fairy godmother. So if some of you have a grandmother that passed on, or a grandfather that passed on, because remember, this is almost like Poseidon, technically. He's like, king of the ocean here, regarding like, the mermaid stuff. This is intervention, either a grandmother that passed on, because this one doesn't feel like a spirit baby card. This feels like you have like a mother or grandmother that has passed on that is helping to intervene with a union for you. But regarding business ideas, that's coming from your spirit baby guides. And you're going to do it. You're going to do it. All right, this is a really long mess. Okay, very long. Knight of Wands is going to happen out of nowhere. That's also figment, imagination, manifestation. All right, protection of the connection. All right. Girls, you like this video, give it a thumbs up, comment below. You're already subscribed, because whoever's watching this, you're probably already one of my repeating clients, and I love you so much. I'm missing something. I love you more than ice cream. And you know what? You love me more than smoothies. So we're kind of even there, guys. I'm missing something. Okay, I got it. Your spirit babies want you to know they love you more than Legos, all right?